Hi, Michael J. Lavery. I'm the author of this book called Whole Brain Power. I'm on the Master Cleanser program, the one that was designed by Stanley Burroughs. This is the completion of the 4th day, and I'm feeling like $1 million. This is how this program works. Number 1, follow the program that Stanley Burroughs designed to the T. You drink the herbal laxative tea in the evening, then you have the 32 ounces of sea salt water wash in the morning. Then you make your drink, which is comprised of organic lemon juice, gravy maple syrup, the cayenne pepper, and distilled water. There are people that do the program that don't follow his instructions to the letter, and they have mixed results. Thus far, in 4 days, I've already lost 7 pounds. Now, I'm a very active guy, so you can expect that the more activity that you have, the more calories that you'll burn. So this diet consists of approximately 1,200 to 1,400 calories. If you're thin to begin with, you might want to use more of the gravy maple syrup. In my particular situation, I'm using approximately 8 ounces of the maple syrup. As we discussed in this book, Whole Brain Power, Chapter 8 talks about pH balance. It's very important for a person to understand what pH is. pH stands for potential hydrogen. This means the levels of the potential hydrogen ion in the body. So essentially the body needs to maintain approximately 7.4 for it to be completely in balance. That's called homeostasis. What happens to us as we age and we eat a diet that is consisting of high protein and a lot of acid burning foods, we become highly acidic. Plus, the level of stress in our lives also causes our pH values to drop. Now, if you are 6.0 on the pH scale, that means that you're 10 times more acidic than normal. What you do is go to a health food store and you get yourself a pH kit and you start testing your urine flow. When your pH strip shows at 5.0, that means that you're 100 times out of the alkaline range that you're supposed to be in. Now, when you exercise, you drop way down into acidic levels because of lactic acid that's built up in the carbonic acid from carbon dioxide, which is being expelled from your lungs. But your body is supposed to right itself after the exercise is finished. A lot of athletes don't get righted back up into the 7.4 level of the optimum homeostasis that the human body was designed to have. In this book of Whole Brain Power, I talk about the different concepts of training our brain. When you read this book, you'll understand the value of penmanship. Now, in our culture today, very few people consider penmanship a necessary skill to possess. I believe it's very important for you to have. This helps us remember things. There's a very important saying: if you want to remember something, that you write it down. So what I suggest you do is get yourself the book, if you can afford to, and get yourself a nice journal to start writing in and start developing your penmanship again. At the same time, let's work on our articulation through the written word. There's many studies now that are proving that the ability to stay focused and to articulate and to do beautiful penmanship has a lot to do with the health of the brain. There's a very important book that you might want to read by Professor David Snowden, and the title is called Aging with Grace. As I discussed earlier, each day on the Master Cleanser, I'm going to be talking about different aspects of my book. So this is the drill for the crowd out there in YouTube land. Let's work on a very simple drill. The alphabet backwards. Here we go. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. After you get that done, let's do it forward and backwards. A, Z, B, Y, C, X, D, W, E, V, F, U, excuse me, that's the way it lines up, G, T, H, S, I, R, J, Q, K, P, L, M, N. I went a little bit faster. From the middle up, N, M, O, L, P, K, R, I, Q, J, S, H, T, G, U, F, V, E, W, D, X, E, Y, B, Z, A. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow on day number 5 of doing the Master Cleanser. Thanks for tuning into my channel, Whole Brain Planet.